What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Ash, and as always, thank you for always checking me out here at Ashland. Especially if you're new, what is going on, girl? Thanks again for checking me out. And to my A1 Day Ones, thanks again for always coming back here and chopping it up with me and catching these videos. As you can see, we're doing some house tours here, and as well, I got some vlogs going on, as you will see. So if you're new, yes, I am in the process of moving, so I'm going to knock out and just show you guys some of the places that I toured, enjoyed, and just talk about, what I really liked or may not have liked about that one. Did you see that little brown spot in the pantry? What was that? Other than that, I really thoroughly had enjoyed this townhome. The kitchen was pretty spacious. Floor plan was just in general a great floor plan. I literally go through the entire place, like, as you can see, like, entire everything. That chandelier seemed so low. Like, it honestly was low. Like, I'm 5 foot, y'all, and honestly I thought that I would be able to just like walk right on up into it. I absolutely loved this closet, and I don't know what it was about this window, but it was great. I just loved it. It was something about the shape of it, because it wasn't. It was just more like a triangle shape of a closet, and for even though I be trying to dwindling down on stuff, it was just so important to me that I have a walk-in closet. Like, it was like it's a non-negotiable almost. Like, I have to have it. I need that space. Hey, 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 what is going on, y'all? Thanks again for always coming and checking your girl out, checking your girl Ash out here at Ashland. And y'all, just before, as you can clearly just got finished watching. Ooh, my lips is ooh, look, ooh, mama look a mess, y'all. Mama look a mess. Thank goodness. I took me some. Oh no, that perfume. Hopefully, I got my chapstick in this bag. Yeah, I do. But basically, it is your girl Ash here. Thank you as always for coming and checking me out. We just got finished looking at the tour of the first spot, which, if anything, I probably voiced over it. So, if anything, I told you that I really like it. The open space of the kitchen, the living room, outside of that dining room, hanging very low. Um, the dining room light, that light hanging very low, that chandelier jank, and the master suite, nice size. The kids room, I did not like how small they were, I'm gonna be honest. And not that I would be a stickler or whatever or whatnot. I don't really think that they'd be pressed for like the size of their room, but they Jada, if anything, like, she's gonna notice that I definitely have more space than the other, but nonetheless, maybe that's what we need, because the more space we have, it'd be like the more stuff that I'd be finding and coming up with just to take up space. So I don't know, it just be more intimate. Just makes their room more intimate. Just gives me ideas for decorating and just finding ways to make storage and still making things flow. Um, but I really like this place. The weird thing was there was like an application in there that was already like filled out with the money order, or something. And I was like, so is this technically, is it pending? So it's a possibility that this, somebody like, it's nice. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's already trying to get up on it, but that was very irresponsible for whoever left that information out there like that. Um, so yeah, so it'd be great if this is the I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on. I'm just not gonna voice anything. What's for me is for me. What's mine is mine, and I'm not accepting anything less than what I'm asking for. I need a townhome or better. Period. So that's that. But nonetheless, this was a nice spot. I think I'm just gonna probably like drive around, cause my brother's ex-wife has moved, and she gave me her address, kind of gave me an area of where she's at, so I can look in that area. So I'm gonna check that out, and yeah, and maybe I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this into a collage or make this into just one video each time I do a tour. I'm not really sure yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead if you're new, subscribe to my channel so you can follow my journey. I'll give you a video in the description to kind of go back to so you can kind of understand how we got here. And so, yeah, I'm out here, y'all. Peace.
Now, this home was actually a house, and sorry y'all for this poor uh, viewing because, of course, I thought my camera had went into landscape mode, and clearly, it did not. This was a house, and I just knew I would absolutely love this. And let me tell you what I hated. I know because of the angle and how I got it, it's hard to see, but do you see kind of see how this shelf like lines almost the entire bedroom, if that would be considered a bedroom? And it's the same thing here in this other room. And then this one had the nerve to have the biggest closet. So even when I was still even considering and being open to this place, I was like, I absolutely hate those that shelving and around the entire room. Like, how do beds go up in there? This was a 4 bedroom. Actually, this was a 4 bedroom place for my budget. So I was like, oh my goodness, Journey can have her own room. And I was like, okay, maybe not. Maybe, I'll need to turn one of these into the offices, but I could not. I just absolutely could not get past the shelving around the entire rooms. But other than that, it was so spacious. And even after I thought about it, it wasn't until after I left that I was like, actually, maybe you could have gave Jada that entire, downstairs area as her room, and then, use one of those closets in the room. Maybe y'all could have shared that. Maybe y'all could have, I don't know, maybe you could have worked it out and used one of those rooms as your office and basically gave Jada that entire space downstairs. I very well could have, but I was already turned off by just that. I didn't know how I was going to be able to work with it, work around it. Those rooms down there were very small. So it was like, okay, maybe these rooms necessarily down here aren't necessarily great for bedrooms. Maybe they actually had it as an open floor plan down there as someone's whole open space, but at the same time, it wouldn't have worked out. Jada's a little scary little person, and she wouldn't have liked being down there by herself. I doubt it. So yeah, she probably wouldn't have, especially when you see another place that we toured. This place was okay. This was a townhome, 3 bedroom. All these places will always be 3 bedrooms, except for that one other, the one before this, which was a house. All of them were 3 bedrooms. The only thing that I did not necessarily like about this was the area. Um, when I drove through, it definitely kind of looked like it was a little bit of a rougher side. It was definitely not a newer, I guess, type neighborhood with newer buildings or even it was definitely just older or whatnot and a little bit run down to me. So when coming into this townhome, it was literally like kind of like in between a neighborhood that was, you know, was nicer and one that was just rough. And I was like, okay, all right, let me just go in and check it out. But um, overall it wasn't enough to make me be like, yay, I want to proceed or fill out an app. I don't even think I put in even an app for this one. That probably had to be my biggest thing, was just the area. Yeah, just the how it looked. And didn't I can't decipher, you know, what my surroundings or what the neighborhood is going to be like. Yeah, so well, it was nice. It was a pass. This space definitely had been another one of my faves. Ashley was able to go with me on this trip. Usually it's usually a journey, and half the time she was sleeping, so I would just leave the car running in order for me to go in there really quick. Um, get in, take a look at it, and jump back out and get going. Like when she's in her naps, I do not like interrupting her naps. Okay, so nonetheless, this was a very nice townhome. Love the kitchen. I probably say the biggest thing about it was it didn't have a linen closet, so that would have just have been a thing, is figuring out linen. So this closet was a nice size closet, but you know, trying to figure out, it would have been trying to figure out what I would have wanted to do with that spacing, but. Um, Overall, this was definitely one of the nicer ones. I think just some of their qualifications didn't necessarily align with me. So, yeah, this was another pass, of course. And really, all of these, y'all, are clearly ones I didn't get. And of course, that's why, we'll just go ahead and, take a look. I like touring. That is one thing I do like about moving, is, seeing new places, seeing the opportunities you have for places. And yeah, that part of, looking for a place is kind of fun to me. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. And of course, if you are enjoying it, definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And as I will be, as I said, I will be doing vlogs more often, and take you on this journey of me with, moving and dealing with the breakup and living on my own. I want, definitely want you guys to, come along with me on this journey, as we get on the up and up, okay? Again, y'all, so sorry for the camera did not turn into the landscape viewing, but I definitely first off want to say that this one was definitely me and the kids favorite townhome that we've seen. This was a 3 level, and I'm absolutely in love with the 3 level townhomes. Um, with a room, this here's a room downstairs, and this is what I'm talking about. This was a major thing that I was considering, is who would be down here in this room. I would thought Jada would want to have the privacy to herself, but again, Jada is my scary child, and she was like, no, 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 no. So a lot of the conversation while we're in this room so long is because we're talking about who's going to be down in this room. Yeah, so this was a 3 bedroom, 3 bath. So each room had its own private bath. We, when I say y'all, we love this, and it was closer to the kids' school, and where we lived, so I wouldn't be traveling far back and forth if I decided to, not transfer them just yet. Um, what's going on, Ashley? What are you doing here? Y'all forgive me. Why didn't I cut this piece out? Like, what was I, what was happening here? Um, okay, it looks like it's coming along. All right, we're coming along here. Like I said, guys, sorry, we were probably having a whole conversation about who was probably going to go down there and go in this room. So, um, con about this one is, right, it did not have like anywhere for us to, it wasn't an eating kitchen or anything like that. Which is okay. We've been there, done that. We've gone without kitchen tables this long, things like that. Even though I guess we could have put bar stools along the side, but that was just the only thing. I keep wanting to get houses, and I'm like, I want to be able to sit and have dinners at the table with my family. And that hasn't happened yet, but nonetheless, it's okay. It's coming. Things will work out the way they're supposed to. But like I said, this one I did put in for, and unfortunately, somebody else ended up getting it instead. So yeah, like when I say like we really were pushing for this, we really liked it. This um, place. Yep. All right, this might have been one of the last ones that we toured. Or did we? Did we tour something else? There might be another one from here. Um, this wasn't a decent area. Decent on, it looked better. It was more. It definitely was more attractive on the inside than it was, on the outside. You really, if not seeing the pictures when I was looking at it, I probably wouldn't have. I would have considered it, definitely, at least to see what the inside looked like, because you just would have never known. But Jada, as you can see, is not doesn't seem all that very much impressed. But they did just have a couple little things. Oh no, yeah, no, this is not the last one. There was another one that I liked that I went to see, but there were some little personalities about this townhome that I did not like. There was some little, looks like possible water damages and things like that on the ceiling. Um, it Probably a couple of other I can't even remember right now off the top, as the kids are going along and we're walking all through. But yeah, it was just a couple of things that turned me off, that if this was supposed to have been ready for moving, I felt like, nah, this is not ready for moving. So yeah, this was definitely a nice, not even yeah, I'm saying it right, a hard pass. This one I did like as well. I like the floor plan of this one. This one was one of the very seldom few of the townhomes that had a the master bedroom on the first floor. And even though there wasn't a walk-in closet, this little spacing though had me just feeling like I could get creative with that, and maybe I could just put my shoes there and just whatnot. I don't know. I was very open to this charming little townhome. I love the area that it was in. Um, I really liked this one. Don't even remember. I think this it just might have went quick. A lot of times these townhomes were going so quick. They were just going so quick. But I don't think there was anything I can say that I did not like about this townhome in particular. That was different. I think the washer dryer hookup was in the how could that have been a washer dryer hookup, because there's no hose for the washing machine. So yeah, that I think I remember that threw me off a little bit in that one. So, but other than that, I did like this one.
Love you, baby. I hope you have a great day. All right, have a great day. Thank you. What is going on, my beautiful people? Oh my goodness, that sun is like super bright. And welcome to our first vloggy vlog. Everybody says that's what just for figured that I would end up. It should be sounding like kind of cute, right? But you know me, you know I gotta figure out like my own like original jank. I don't really like copying people. I like to, maybe get something different going on. If y'all hear this whining, like, oh my goodness, like, I thought it was the power steering, and which it was. I mean, it was very low on power steering fluid, but nonetheless, the car is still making this whining sound. But nonetheless, what is going on, y'all? Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to our first weekly vlog. And we just, oh shoot, well, I am your girl Ash, and welcome to Ashland if you are new, and welcome back to all my A1 day ones. Okay, so we just dropped Yo-Yo off at school. Jada's already at school, of course. A lot of times I'm still in the bed, y'all, when Jada is getting ready for school, and I need to go to the sheets. I'm gonna have to go and turn around. What was I saying? Yeah, so I usually end up getting back in bed once Jada is up. I get up, make sure she is up, check on her a couple times, then usually I just end up laying back down. So Ashton has to go, so we just dropped him off. I just need to go buy sheets really quick, which I did not turn right there at that light. Now I gotta go and oh. So what are we gonna do today? So I have a couple of things that I would like to do today. This morning, basically, we want to one. What are we trying to do? One, like I had done a reading. My sister did a reading for me, and it said I need to get out in nature. So it seemed like a nice day. The sun is out because it's been like super um, rainy these last, like cloudy and rainy the last 2 days. So I want to do that. I was watching another one of my faves, Maya Galore, and she is actually in a place where she's actually, she's buying a home. So, felt like a little bit of, relating going on there. Her trying to buy a home and then not getting the one that, she really wanted, and just a couple of other things, and just getting, you know, um, down about, not getting things not going how you thought they were. So her sister suggested that she go out and buy something, and I was like, like, like I kept saying, like, I should still act. I should still prepare like I'm going to move. So why don't I buy something for, my new place? What? I don't know, because I don't know where I'm even going to be living at just yet. But yeah, I feel like once I go looking, and if that's where I'm supposed to be anyway, getting something, then something's going to resonate with me that I have to have. That's going to, no matter what, be fitting at the new place. So, is that really it? Oh, and then I need to go to the bank because I need to email, well, not even email, because I emailed her and she's not here today. I need to call my leasing office to get, I guess I'll just do maybe a 2 week extension for now, not every week I've been asking them. So maybe I'll do 2 weeks, maybe I'll do 3 weeks. I don't know just yet, but either way, it'll definitely be two at the least. So, now that I've circled around, let me go ahead and run to the sheets really quick. And yeah, we'll be back, y'all. I have to get like something for like when I'm in the car, and so I can record. I feel like I have so much. I need to get like a gimbal for my phone until I bring out my camera. Yeah, rambling on. All right, guys, we'll be back. We'll be back when we get back to the house.
All right, y'all. So back at the house. Why are you looking at me like I did something to you? And so I need to be eating too. But Journey's having breakfast. Um, and I'm on my computer because, as I stated, I was calling to extend my stay here at the suite, and basically somebody has already called and reserved it. So I have to be moved out of here by tomorrow. And I'm trying not to let it stress me the hell out, y'all. Like, I was literally just talking about this on the freaking check ins and cocktails, and like, y'all, like, I just, this place does not have walk-in closets, and I've been so like adamant on like walk-in closets and just hookups and unit. I don't know what that means. Let me go to this, y'all. Just some of the things that I may have had a preference for. Yeah, like I have to. So yeah, so I got a couple of options for places that I can apply for that I necessarily maybe was holding out because of I hadn't necessarily seen it or just like I said, like I need like spacing, walk-in closets, and at least for my room, at least for my room, at least like maybe not everybody like all the kids' room, but at least for my room. But just yeah, that's just a sacrifice that I'm just going to have to make, at this point. That is what it is. So, yeah, it's only 1,001 square feet. What is this one? What was the square footage on this one? It's 1,043. So they're literally, what is that, 1,100? And the other one, oh yeah, it's a little bit shorter of that. 1,043. So let's see if we can look this place up and try here, at least since this one's in the area. All right, y'all, let me, like this just, I feel like this really just threw me off my day and what I had planned for the day. But like, I'm not gonna get discouraged at like everything is happening. It's all like 422. Yeah, God, I did not want a upstairs top floor apartment. Gosh, I did not want a top floor apartment like with kids and just like you do not want like, and then like I don't want to be groceries and just like it's alright. Oh, this place is their review plan is like floor all right, y'all, so I'm gonna focus on that and I'll see y'all in a little bit, I guess. All right, y'all, I can so just dropping in because I'm really still like trying to like be in the moment, like regardless vlog. But I submitted an application somewhere. There's another place I can apply to, but I don't even want to like even make that a thing because I want to focus on like just this place. So I submitted that application. At the end of the day, regardless, I have to be moving out of here by tomorrow. So I'm kind of just going through and forgive me for this lighting and stuff, y'all. I probably should just keep still. So um, I basically still need to, straighten up and like get stuff together because this is enough stuff. While it's like, oh, there's not a lot, low key, like it's like low key a lot of stuff that I have in here. So just going through here and really just going to start cleaning up this place, packing up, some stuff, and yeah, like I'm not even in a. Usually, I would like probably film me even like doing that stuff and packing up, and but just like I'm so all over the place. I feel like the video is gonna be all over the place. I feel like for one, I'm just not even there. Like while I need to, so I don't want to have to focus on like setting up the camera to while I in this room doing this angle, like whatever. So I'm just gonna put the camera down. Come back if there's any updates to anything. Let y'all know. Like wow, my first day of vlog, and low key like no, I'm not stressed. Everything is panning out. Everything is working out. It's the reason everything is happening the way that it's happening. So go with it. In the day, actually, you got to be out of here. So just you know work on that. All right, y'all. So I'll pick this camera up later. All right, y'all. So I
went on and applied for just two places today, and I want to leave it at that because if you know when you're applying for apartments, you pay the application fee, the admin fee, that stuff adds up. You don't get that stuff back, especially if um, whatever. It was just like, all right, I needed to make use of my time, so I applied for two places. The other place I specifically had been looking at. So right now we're going over Jada's report card. She got a report card. Let's pick, picking the kiddos up from school, and she got her report card. So we're gonna go over that and pick up Yo Yo. And is this your money? Yes. To go to the store? Would you like to? And cut that out too. I probably will cut that out as I talk about you and how you did. Why are you giving me your money, baby? Just hold on to it, or just put it right there, because you probably gonna need to change or whatever, whatnot. So we're going over Jada with her report card, which she's clearly not satisfied with, which I completely understand. But we're gonna talk through it. We're gonna work through it. But I know like she's not so open to my channel. So we're gonna talk about this without her. We're gonna get Yo Yo, and then we're gonna come back home and it be a chill Friday. Your dad's picking you up. Yes, 5. He's picking you up at 5. So, all right. So what's up, y'all? I hope y'all can hear me okay. Cause I'm outside and I don't have my mic connected, but I don't know what this vlog is gonna look like. I feel like it's gonna look a mess. It's all over the place. Um, and then as well, a part of me is like, do I really want to show this? Right now, like I'm not in a low place, but it's kind of just like all right. So basically, I've just about packed up, this place, the temporary space, and got a lot of the stuff in the storage or what's gonna fit. So I just have basically everything that's still in here now is basically going with me, whether we go to my friends, a hotel, and basically because really clothing wise, it's kind of like while we're gonna have a place to stay, we're kind of gonna be like living out, probably like living out my car, as far as like our clothes and like all that just kind of stuff. Because while I have like a suitcase for myself temporarily, we still have like a lot of stuff on hangers that's hanging up, and then the kids have a bin which is holding all of their clothes that was in their dressers. So I'm like, if I'm going to a hotel, do I necessarily want to take all that? Obviously, yes, maybe I'll take like an outfit or two. Like I'm still basically just trying to figure out how it is that I'm working out everything, but we have to be out of here by 5. So I just still have some downtime to just get the kids fed. If anything, right now, what's left to pack up is just like the kitchen, like the little bit of food that's left, and what kitchen items I brought with me or whatever or whatnot, because I didn't know what was here, and then it's just as well just some stuff I just wanted to use of my own. So yeah, so I just wanted to drop in and let y'all know. So it's like at the same time, like like really show, because it like not even if things are gonna work out how they're gonna work out, and I'm gonna tell y'all how like everything played a part. So that's why at the same time I want to show y'all like the ups, the downs, my vulnerability, the going from staying someplace to in a hotel as I'm waiting to see, get the approvals, from these apartments or whatnot, which I probably, I'm not gonna hit like Monday, Tuesday, or whatever, whatnot. So we're moving in this week, guys. We're moving into our place this week. I know it. It's happening. I just have to get through this little patch. I know. I just things are like I never know what's on the other side, and I solely believe that things are happening the way they're happening. They're lining the way they're lining for a reason. My blessings are coming. So yeah, so today's Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday. So I doubt that. If anything, I might just, come back and check in with y'all again and let y'all know like where we are, where we settled at. I think Journey's up and crying now, so let me go ahead and go, and I might pick up, and record some more tonight.
If not, by tomorrow, I'll be giving y'all update to what's going on. All right. So y'all, I have not recorded since Sunday, and today is April the 9th. So today is um, Saturday. So it's almost been a week since I've last checked in with y'all. So honestly, this blog may look like a 2 week blog. I have late on one of my recaps. I still haven't done a recap. Like y'all, so much has happened, and please excuse like my appearance. Um, I'm honestly just getting through a night and a morning. This afternoon, actually like late afternoonish now. It's like 5 o'clock, I think. But a night of crying, hurting, and followed up with that the next morning. So where do I begin to catch you guys up? All right, so I do, so in that last previous, probably what you seen before this, was me talking about how I had to leave that temporary space I was in, and basically what happened is I called to extend the stay, and basically somebody had already booked for it, so I had to leave. I think they ended up giving me, yeah, because Sunday I had to be out. Yeah, I'd be out that Saturday. They gave me that as Sunday to they gave me that extra day Sunday. So Sunday was like so much running back and forwards, between my storage and then going from Cary to Raleigh, back to Cary, back to Raleigh. So at the time I had basically put in for two apartments, and I was waiting to hear back, hoping and praying that I would hear something by Monday. So in my mind, like I said, I was like, am I going to get a hotel? Like, what am I going to do? So Jada's with her dad. I was like, okay, if he'll at least just keep her till Monday, take her to school, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stay, with a friend. We're gonna take the kids. I'm gonna take, the little ones, and I'm gonna go stay with a friend for the night, and hopefully let, if the main one that I wanted was available, it was, I got it. I would have been able to boom move in because it was available. I should have been able to move in that day. That was my mindset. So I literally had two truckloads of stuff at my friend Brittany's house, and my by meaning truckload, my Jeep Cherokee truckload, okay? So, and mind you, like, it ended up being truckloads because I also had the kids, or at least I had Journey or whatever whatnot, so I couldn't fully put my seats down, all of them down. I couldn't fully stock it the way I wanted to. But basically, the first apartment I didn't get or whatever or whatnot. I think I had basically just short of missed it by basically because of like income. I didn't end up meeting the income ratio because they had to have a court order for child support, and neither of my kids' fathers are on court orders anymore. And while Jada's dad was, um, he was before, even if I wanted to use that court order, I had no idea where that was. Mind you, I had a storage full of stuff, so it was just like boom. So that week alone, y'all, had been just so freaking stressful to me because I felt like all I was doing was just going back and forth and spending money and gas, spending money. At that point, basically, when I found out I wasn't going to get in that apartment Monday, and the other apartment still, they're like, oh, 3 to 5 business days. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, all right, obviously I want me and my kids, to be comfortable. My best friend, she was, of course, like, hey, like, we'll make this work. We're going to make the room. We can, I'm like, I'm not going to, they were really, really ready to put themselves, I would say, I don't mean out there, but just like they were really ready to sacrifice some things in order to, to keep to so that I could stay. But I was like, no. So cheaper route, I ended up getting an Airbnb. So yet again, two trips back and forth from back to Cary, back to Raleigh, back to Cary, back to Raleigh, to get my stuff again. Just this again, and this is just the stuff that we needed to live, guys. This is like, a suitcase of clothes, bin of the kids' clothes, just like honestly a lot of this stuff that you see around here, which please excuse the mess when I say like Nothing's unpacked. Period. Nothing's unpacked. But we're gonna get there. I'm still gonna catch. Just trying to catch you guys up. So I was just like, I just kept going to my sister like, I just feel like I'm doing, like I'm dwindling down, on money. Like I just feel like I'm doing nothing but spending money. I was like, I don't understand how and why. Like did I do this to myself? Did I manifest this myself? For not applying? Because the crazy thing is, these places that I applied to had come up on my radar, but I was adamant about what I wanted, and I had a reason for not wanting to get into these two places or whatever or whatnot. So it was like, did I set my cell phone up? Did I set myself up for this? I could have been moved, and because I wanted to kind of somewhat be, I don't want to say be picky, but because I had, preference on what I wanted, or at least on certain little things in the household or whatever, whatnot, I didn't move forward, and then look, end up having to move forward with them anyway. So we did get the air, I was in the Airbnb. I meant to update, tell y'all about the Airbnb, give y'all updates about what had happened up to that point. Um, So then, boom, I was in the Airbnb from Monday night till Thursday. I was still waiting back for this second apartment, this other apartment. Again, the first one's out the window, so I'm waiting for this other apartment. At this point, I'm like, they're gonna approve me or whatever, whatnot. Like the income, and I'm be frank with y'all. Basically, used my best friend got an offer letter up for me, and we used that as proof of income. And I knew based on what the rent was, I was automatically going to get it. No matter, no, the income was going to meet the requirement, no matter if they took the child support, no matter if they took the child support or not, because they as well were saying, well, we don't take, it has to be a court order for a documented record to include it for income. It's like, okay, that's fine, you can take it off the table. I'm not worried about that because I'm going to meet. And so they're like, well, it's a two-step process. We'll do your income. Once you do your income verification, then we'll call, and then we'll let you know. We'll let you know you're in the second process, and that's the background. I was like, oh yeah, once y'all let me know if that income, that's it. Like, ain't nothing on the background. Your girl's in there. So it was just the fact that it was taking them this literally the 3 to 5 days to get this stuff done. So by Wednesday, I'm like, okay, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Let me try to reach out to my host and see if I can at least stay till Friday. Y'all, it was just like nothing is happening in my favor. Like, God, would God, universe, whoever, whatever, what is it that you're trying to show me? What is it you're trying to tell me? Why do I feel like I have to do so much work? And y'all, at that point, like, it was like I was working out, because my body was like, I was starting to feel, my body was starting to get sore from all the back and forth and the moving and the ups and the downs, and just like I was just so, I don't want to say I was just stressed out, but it was just like, what is, like, what in the world, like, what is happening? I'm tired. I don't want to keep having to do this. Like, please just come on and come through. I knew it was going to come through, though. I knew it was going to come through. It was just like, okay, if I have to be out of here on Thursday, basically what am I going to do? So what ended up happening is Wednesday, I did finally get an answer. I did finally get an answer um, from the complex, and they had approved the, my income. So, oh, no, 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 no. What happened? What happened? Hold on. What happened? Now I'm starting to kind of like forget exactly what happened, but no, I must have gotten the income check through by on that Tuesday. I think it was. It had to have been right, because yeah, I had to have been, yes, because I had to be out by Thursday morning. So yes, I had to have, I might have asked her Tuesday, could I get the extension till Friday? Either way, I think by Tuesday is when I got the income had went through, and they were going on with the background. So by Wednesday, I completely had forgot that my brother was coming to visit, because he, had bought a house. Him and his wife bought a house, and they were coming to do a walkthrough of the house. So they ended up coming to visit me or whatever or whatnot, and I was telling him, like, hey, I'm in it. I'm just waiting for them to. I was like, at this point, I'm just waiting for them to have the background. My background's going to go through. I said so. I said, but the thing is, I have to be out by Thursday. Thursday morning. I was like, I don't want to like in basically he was just like, okay, tell me what you need, tell me, what is going on. I'm like, basically, because I have so much stuff, in addition to the kids, I have to take 2 trips. I said, so until I hear back from the apartment on Thursday, until I hear back from them at least Thursday when I leave the Airbnb, I will go back to Brittany's house, or put my stuff back at Brittany's house temporarily, until or whatever, whatnot. I said, that's my biggest issue. That's the thing right there. It's just avoiding having to take 2 trips or whatever or whatnot, and still being able, possibly to fit the kids in the car, just like whatever. So he was like, all right, boom, I can get you, one of those things or whatever or whatnot, like it's not a trailer, but it's like a smaller sort of basically type of thing. I forgot what it was called. That I have a hatch, so I hooked up to my hatch, and at least it was good. It was at least big enough to fit my bin on, because I felt like if I could at least get my bin on that, everything else I'd be able to fit in the car. All I would need, I could put one of my back row seat. I would just, it's obviously 3 seats. 2 parts go down, and then just one single seat go down. So I would put just one single seat down, and that way, of course, I would still have room for Journey and Ashton in those 2 seats. And yes, I did, y'all. I packed up that thing that Wednesday night. Um, oh no, that and then that's what ended up happening. So that's what ended up happening. Yes. So I end up Murray was like, okay, well, I got you at least on that. And I think I ended up talking to Brittany again. And she was like, Ashley, look, maybe that she said, just call. Call them and just see, let them know your situation. See if there's anything, they could do, that, da, da, da. Just see. So I called or whatnot, and I talked to the, one of the agents in the office, and she was like, what's going on? Because I was like, how are you? I was like, I'm doing good. I said, I'm a little stressed. I said, but I'm counting my blessings. Like, I said, I'm not just like, what's going on? So I kind of like give her a spirit. It's like, oh, hold on. So come back, basically. She's like, Miss Mint, no, your background's good. You're good to go. We can move in. So, of course, we're just talking about the details or whatever, whatnot. And I'm just, y'all, I'm so just like booming with excitement. I'm like telling my brother, I'm like, yo, we're in. I just need you to, yes, just still get me the thingy so that I can just still do this in one move. And, boom, everything should be fine or whatever or whatnot. So everything was fine. Thursday, I came down, and, as you can see, we are here. We all moved in. But of course, I had a stress. I was still stressing on how I was going to get this stuff here. Because, well, when I say I've been going through it, y'all, I've really been going through it on this breakup. And really, I look so great, like right now, because I was so puffy and just it's really been rough. And last night made it rough, made it even more rough, because it was like I was finally hearing, it was like I got an answer for real, as far as like what he was going to be doing moving further. And like as far as our breakup, with like it no it's we're broken up. He's moving out on his own. He wants to live on his own, take care of himself, beside, to our kids or whatever, whatnot. He wants to work, put himself first right now. And it's a lot more to that or whatever, whatnot. But I'm getting caught off, so let me continue to go right in order or whatever, whatnot. So that was like a big thing. I was just like, I didn't necessarily want to ask him to help me move, because we had already just been so. That's what it was. I had asked him to help me, and with the other apartment, because just to get his name on there and proof of an income, just so I can show that I make 3 times the rent. He basically told, he was hesitant, and he was just so hesitant, blah blah blah. And I was like, don't worry about it, I got it, I got it. And so he ended up texting me. And one thing about it, y'all, he does not talk. He does not talk. He does not talk, especially about emotions or whatever or whatnot. So to get the long paragraph that I got, it was like, huh? And he had his reasons or whatever or whatnot, which it fell into place with the old apartment. In all honesty, long story short, he felt like I did not help him when he asked for help. Um, Obviously, I have a whole different side to that or whatever or whatnot. But and so that was why he felt like now he did not need to help me. He needed to get his own stuff together first. But again, put himself first. And yeah, and oh yes, and that he felt like I needed to do this on my, that he felt like this was something I had to do on my own. And what she was right, because I kept saying, like, this may not be about him. This may be about me getting this place and the stresses that I'm going through, all this. This is about me. This is about me. This is not him. So even as offended as I was, that I'm sitting here, like you always say, you're not going to, you know, y'all was saying you're not going to leave me hanging, and here you are, like, leaving me hanging. But at the same time, like I said, I got readings, I had gotten messages that this was something that I was going to be doing on my own. So even to the fact of I was even going to get my sister, we were going to create some, you know, pay stubs for her, whatever, whatever. Like, and then it dawned on me again, like, Ashley, if you're supposed to do this on your own, sister included, you don't need her. You need to have faith that things are going to be as you know, basically what you've been manifesting. Which I'll probably do a whole nother video on basically how I end up manifesting this whole thing. But so you just stay on the path. You're gonna get the place or whatever or whatnot, and that'll be just that. So anywho, I didn't know. Yeah, my dad is going into surgery next week. So the weekend was only going to be his only available time because he would be in recovery after the fact. I really just did not have a lot of resources, a lot of people as far as like helping mail wise, especially for some of the stuff that I had to move or whatever, whatnot. So I was kind of like low key stressed about that, especially after the actual setting of okay, I got it now. And it's crazy, y'all. I'll be honest because it was like I was so excited and then I wasn't happy anymore about this place. It was like I felt like I was downgrading. I felt like I was grateful, but it was just like it's not what I want. I went from luxury to deluxe, as I kept joking about it, because they described this place as a deluxe living and blah blah blah. So it was I was like really having just a moment with myself, like I ain't really satisfied. It's not really what I wanted, like, but I'm thankful because it very well could have. And but as days went on, um, and it started to set in, and we continue to get me moved in, because what ended up happening is Wallace did end up helping me move in. My sister was like, Ashley, no, because I was just like, I know I already paid April storage. I'll take day by day to I'll go day by day to I go day by day to get this, to get everything out that storage that I can by myself. And then when I can, maybe I was gonna pay some movers myself. But basically, I didn't I didn't ask him. I just said, if you want to, I'm moving. If you want to help, I'm moving. Um, and basically, he came through, and we, still hired movers or whatever, whatnot, and we were able to get my stuff all in officially. Today's Saturday. So yes, we officially got everything in on Friday. So between Thursday and Friday, we took the time to get all the stuff in. So when I just say y'all, I'm so sorry that I had not picked up, because it was just y'all. I was just focused in. I was just tired. I was just like. I just want to get my space. I just want to get in my space, and then as well trying to be grateful and happy again for my space or whatever or whatnot. So um just to as well, just to kind of it as well, it does make it very real as far as like my breakup is concerned. And like I said, what ended up happening is like I said, he helped me get everything in. It's probably still a couple more things like I need to, with like the washer and the dryer plug thing outlet is not the same, so I need to figure that out. And like I kind of want to ask him about it, and it's like at the same time I don't, because I hate when we kind of like get in that space, and I just don't want to ask him for anything, and we end up getting into it. We didn't even necessarily get into it. We just ended up having words, and it really, just opened up conversation. Like he basically he's blaming me, and he's not taking accountability for a lot, and that hurt. And especially him saying that, oh, he was asking me for help and I didn't help him. It was like all these things that he was just saying. I was just like, what is happening? What is going on? Like they were hurting me. I was trying to understand, and then he finally makes it clear that this was the final straw. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to live on my own. I want to live on my own. I want to pay my own bills, not your bills, which is again, how we live together, and because I couldn't put your name on the apartment because you have a background. So my sister comes to help us out, but and now it was my bill. It's my bill, not our bill. It was our bill because it was in my name. Yeah, like it was kind of like like I won't say low blows, but it was just like are you kidding me right now? Like are you like we're like years into this, and this is like really like how you're like, are you kidding me right now? Like, yeah, I was this is almost like a 10-year relationship. Jada was 2 when he came along. So if Jada is going to be 12 now, 12, 11, yeah, dang near this year, yeah, this year would have made, I think, like our ninth year or whatever, something like that, y'all. And him saying these things, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, my brother, we've been a family this whole time. We've been like, what are you talking about? It was my bills when we were in the other apartment because that apartment was in my name. I had got that on my own. Like, I didn't even ask that's neither here nor there. But you never talk like that. Like, oh, you didn't pay your bill. But I guess because his mind was, oh, I needed help with your bill and you didn't help me with your bill, type of thing. And like I said, he made it clear, where he was with it, and it let me know, like, yeah, Ashley, you need to pick up and get on. Like, this is it. There is no gonna be no going back. There is no. So it last night was rough, and really I don't even think, like, while I had it out last night, it was worse this morning. I didn't go to bed till, like, I was really just up distracting myself. Like, the internet had came through, so I finally let me get myself together, y'all. Hold on. So the internet had came, and so basically I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and set up this internet because basically, like, the kids, I was like, y'all, first off, it started off with, and this is how you, like, for one, I was like being so unsafe, y'all, and I have to talk about it because it started with me texting him because I had dropped him off somewhere and Ashton wanted to go with him, and because he told him no, from there I started texting. And mind you, I'm driving, texting. I eventually did stop and pull over. I'm still figuring out my way. So I even got lost because I was so busy. Not even lost, but I just was not going the direction the GPS was telling me to go because I was more worried about texting him back and forth. And I get in the house where I'm still texting him. Jada's was getting her hair done today, so I could have been, she took care of her hair or whatever, whatnot, but she's waiting on me to blow dry it. She's waiting on me. Ashton's like, mommy, my TV, where's my remote? And, he keeps asking me about that. And finally I end up snapping on him like, bro, the cable's not even hooked up, so your TV's not going to work. It just made me dawned on me, like, that's what you were supposed to be coming in here to do. You were supposed to be coming in here, making sure Jada got her hair washed, so she could be ready for, the next, to get her hair done. You're supposed to be connecting the internet, getting things together. And now you're here consumed, completely consumed from this conversation for probably about all of 2 hours, y'all. For all of about probably 2 to 3 hours. And it finally just ended, or finally ended after he had said what he said. And like I said, I ended up apologizing to my daughter or whatever or whatnot, and as well, like I said, I hooked up the internet. I was probably up to like 4 o'clock, and I think I ended up getting up at about 7, 8. Um, and I don't have any furniture. I'm sleeping on a sleep mattress. I haven't put Journey's crib together because we don't know where the screws are. I have to call them and tell them I need some more screws. Um, and so I went and got in Jada's bed, and I just bawled. And I had been crying, but this was a little, I don't know, like I was just, and I've been hurting, but I was just hurting, and everything was just replaying back in my head, and I just couldn't stop the crying. I'm trying to do it silently because Journey's beside me, and I cried myself to sleep. Really, I just remember my phone ringing because I remember my Brittany was calling me, probably to check on me. Um, I think I was just like, okay, yeah, because I was at some point, yeah, before I fell asleep, I was texting my sister, and I was just like, I was like, I didn't want to talk. I said, but I just want to text or whatever, whatnot. She was like, well, just tell me how you feel. Text me your feelings, whatever, whatever, whatever. So, um, I ended up waking up, I think, because Wallace had called. Yeah, I think he called because he was coming to get asked. And because he said he was going to, while he wasn't taking him, he would see him today. He would see him today. So, we, just talked briefly, just in regards, just to Ashton or whatever. Was he ready? Whatever. Hell, I didn't know. I had been in bed all day. Ashton had um, came in. He had told me that did we have cereal? He wanted cereal, and I'm like, baby, there's no food in here. I said, we got some cereal, but there's no milk. Like, yeah. He said, we got to go to the grocery store. I'm like, yeah, but I'm just feeling so like I just couldn't get up yet. Like I was just so sunken or whatever, whatnot. Like just in a moment of depression. Like it just hurt, and I just wanted to just lay there. And he came, got Ashton or whatever, whatnot. And that's when I kind of like officially like woke up when he came or whatever, whatnot. And at this point, it was like 1 o'clock. Um, and Journey was up with me. Just Journey was up with me till about 4 o'clock. So she slept, majority with me too, or whatever, whatnot. She slept majority of that entire time. But as well, she was up. He had brought her French fries and nuggets, so it was like she was up. So at that moment, wow, it was like, all right, baby, pull yourself together. Let's let's get up. And so I haven't really even necessarily done even much today or whatever or whatnot, but it was like, all right, you need to eat. It really shocks me that I'm still able to breastfeed because my appetite has been null and void. I may eat once a day these days, and so it really is crazy that I'm still able to breastfeed. But I do feel like something is up because I do feel like a journey is on me more when she is on, like she'll, yeah, or then I don't really know. Sometimes I just don't understand breastfeeding or what it's all necessarily supposed to look like. Cause like she'll breastfeed or whatever, whatnot, and or she'll nurse, and then she'll get distracted. So of course, like, and as well, she's easily distracted as one, and then as well, sometimes she'll just stop, and then 15 minutes later she wants to come back and finish it up some more, and oh, it I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, I don't know what breastfeeding is supposed to look like sometimes. So I think I really just caught y'all up on what's going on from my move all the way up into what my breakup is feeling like. This has, all right, so, well, we broke up officially on December, on Christmas, last year, of course. So, what is that? January, February, March. It's been 3 months and some change so far. But I'll say I did not really start to feel the breakup until I probably want to say like end of January, maybe February. We had officially separated, and officially separated from each other. As far as like moving out of the apartment together, February 28th, and I probably say that's maybe when things started to get a little bit more real for me. Um, it's definitely been some good days. It's definitely been, some bad days. But as well, I had the move to kind of distract me a lot because I was really like honed in when I was in that guest suite. Because I was adamant that in 30 days, that was what I was manifesting. I was going to have a place within 30 days. I was going to have a place by the end of March. I wasn't going to be still in that guest suite into April, which I was just for a little bit. But like I said, that whole manifestation thing, that's another video for y'all. So what's to come? I think I might chronicle possibly the breakup, but as well I'm be vlogging. So yeah, if I didn't say it already, it's probably going to be in a 2 week vlog. And it's almost making me think like as well because everything is like such a mess, and I really want to take my time with unpacking because as well I want to be somewhat of a minimalist because I do somewhat low-key hoard. So I really just want to take the time to go through what it is that I have and really figure out like, is this adding value to my life? Do I need this, type of thing or whatever or whatnot. So, and as well because, this apartment is but so big. So as well, like I want to, make use of the space that I do have. And then as well, like every time I move, I just feel like I have so much shit, and I'm tired of moving so much shit. So, and maybe that just is what it is, or whatever, or whatnot. So, let's go, because I want to Wait a minute, did I jump a subject? Because sometimes y'all gonna see that I jump stuff, and I either have to jump back to it or I forget it and I can't jump back to it. But the great thing is that also what also helped me to get like in a better mood and out of my mind, of course, some good old retail therapy. That is definitely, I'm definitely that type of girl. I'm not like really a eater. I'm a shopping type of girl. But the good thing is I have to shop anyway because I need these things. Um, I'm all about storage and things and making use of this. Like I said, making use of the space that I have and just creating aesthetics. So right now, while I'm not focused on decorating just yet, I'm just focusing on just get everything unpacked and getting everything in its rightful place and getting things organized. So I've been all over Amazon from last night to tonight. I have so much stuff coming tomorrow. So ooh, yay! That means like unboxing, haul. It's been a minute since I did a haul, so I'm excited. So and that's another thing. I'm still gonna put out the video to show y'all, and it's also just to say like y'all, when I want to make it clear because when you see the video, it's gonna be like, Ashley, how did you end up looking at this and then you end up in an apartment? So let me actually kind of just hit on that really quick. Outside of the income thing, I filed a bankruptcy back in 2018. And a big thing out here with these townhomes, because that's what I wanted. I was adamant about that. I did not want to be in another apartment. Um, is one, they're owned by someone, and the great thing is by these people, one day I'm gonna beat them. They are selective about, they get to pick and choose over, who they want in their house. It's not a first come first serve type thing, or they get to pick and choose, but if someone owns it and it's just a realtor, they're going through a realtor to lease it out or rent it out. They get to pick and choose, who they want in their house. And as well, just in general, a lot of the realtors have the qualification of they either don't want you to have no bankruptcy at all, or it has to be within 5 or 7. And I think really the greater is the 7. It has to be within, could not have had bankruptcy within the 7 years. Um, so that was really taking me out of the game. It really was. So we really saw some nice places, guys. And you're going to see why I felt like this was not what I wanted. Like why I was a little bit still, why I was happy but unhappy. I was happy I had a place, but I was not happy with the place I was getting. So just to clarify it. So yes, so that gives you background into, okay, actually, why weren't you able to get into those, you know, homes or whatever or whatnot? Like, what happened to that? That's why, really, plain and simple. That was my major stumble block or whatever or whatnot. So it's still like, am I gonna have to sit in another apartment or not even that? No, because the goal at this point is just is to buy a house. So it's like, well, I'm not sure how that's going to look like because, of course, like we're still figuring out income. Um, how you supposed to buy a house with. So I don't know. I'm just going to continue to manifest things and let the universe continue just to unfold themselves if it unfold things. Um, so I'm still put that video out of the houses that I did, tour or whatever or whatnot. And yeah, I guess I'll make that just its own video. I don't know, or maybe I'll add that into this. No, but that's gonna make this video like super long. And we're already at 30 minutes, and it's really not even. I don't think I'll need any edits really necessarily because I've done nothing but talk about what has happened. So really quick, since it's already like 30 minutes, I do wanna, like I said, go ahead and kind of like just show y'all. That everything is everywhere. So I think what I want to try to do, or I think what I am going to do, Yo-Yo's room, my room, is bathroom, laundry, Jada's room, and then of course, this is what the living room looks like. Everything. This is basically what I have to unpack. And what I want to do, of course, is take you guys with me. I think I'm going to like each day, have you unpack with me. How does that sound, right? Does that not sound fun? So I'm a hold. I need to hold this camera right. I think I got something. I think I got a gimbal too. Well, something I can pose as a gimbal, so that'll make things easy. Cause I'm sorry, like the lighting in here in this area sucks. How you be like that means I just need to go back in the room. So, cause I showed y'all what my mess looks like, what I gotta unpack basically. So, um, I don't even know what I was saying. Oops. Oops. So yes, y'all. So I definitely hope that that's something that y'all want to see. Like I said, I've been buying stuff to create this, the aesthetics look and all that, neat organizational things. So definitely as I get these Amazon packages, I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. So definitely, I'm definitely gonna be, like I said, continuing to vlog and just as well chronicling me unpacking and getting the house squared away. So that'll probably be in multiple videos. I'll do that like in parts as I get it done. So um, I might, I don't even know. I don't know what that's gonna look like yet. I don't know. So that's it, y'all. That is where we are. As the days are continuing to, not even the days, because haven't been saying days. It hasn't been that many days. I haven't been here that many days. Clearly, only been here 2 days now. But as I've been saying, as the hours have gone by, I've been feeling better and happy and excited about my new place and putting my touches on it, how I want to decorate it, how I want it to look. Um, and then just starting this journey. I'm excited, but at the same time, I know I have to get through the other stuff first. So, I really just let myself really just have the feeling. So if anybody else has just been going through a breakup or just the best way to go about it is don't try to push those feelings down. Don't try to. There's no point. Don't try to hold off on them. Like, go ahead and deal with them. Go ahead and cry it out. Go ahead and do that so that your healing isn't going to prolong. And then if you don't deal with it or if you don't do it at all, you're going to end up, putting these feelings or this hurt onto somebody else. So, yeah, some of my stress is relieved. We are in our place. I'm still trying to like figure out the recap situation, doing my TV recaps because I really like the same time I do like I said I was gonna be patient. So like I want to focus in, but at the same time like I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm gonna be like low key too busy, but I'm still gonna try to work it out because I haven't even done the Black Ink Crew recap yet. Still, so yeah. All right, y'all. So like I said, this vlog might end up just being like a 2 week vlog, or you know what? I think maybe I might just put out. I'm saying already how long this. I was saying I just realized like I'm doing a vlog actually, so you're gonna combine this with other stuff, and you're talking about how long this video is. Like it really matters. But nonetheless, so there's a possibility that I may end this weekly. Okay, because it is no, it's Saturday, and I said maybe I was gonna do Friday to Friday because the first vlog I did was on the first day of vlogging I did was on a Friday, and I said I was maybe gonna do a Friday to Friday. So I feel like no, I'm here, so maybe I might just go ahead and put this out there. Yeah, I think right now just worrying about the dates is just it's maybe not just like null and void right now. Um, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's my channel. I do what I want. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ashley. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, yeah. This I don't know, y'all. You'll see. If I don't know, we'll see. We don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be the end of the vlog yet. We will see. Okay. All right.